Good evening, fellow listeners, and welcome to the Gents podcast. This week, you have the pleasure of joining the sophisticated Dollar-Tree narrator, the lanky Bacon Killed My Llama, the handy Captain Bob, and the questionable Ducky Boy. Today, the Gents discuss stupendously brilliant ideas. So grab thine hard hats and safety equipment and enjoy the show. Onward!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gents podcast. Today, joining me, we got Bacon Killed My Llama.
Hi everybody, once again.
We got ourselves our very own Captain Bob.
Hello everyone!
We got ourselves Ducky Boy.
Quack, quack.
And yours truly, Dollar-Tree narrator. Today's topic is going to be stupidly brilliant ideas. And Bob told me that he has some ideas to talk about first, so why don't you start us off?
Okay, so I'm going to start off with one which I know sounds very cliche to start off with, but I know is absolutely brilliant, which is, a while ago, I actually bought a solar-powered torch.
Solar-powered torch.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, the way it works is there's a little fold-out bit, and I'll see if I can find a link. I probably won't be able to because it's quite old. But it's a little bit that would fold out, and you'd actually have like a double panel solar panel on it, and it actually was not that bad, to be honest. It really was not that bad. It's a bit useless if it's dark when it comes to trying to recharge the thing, but it did have a tiny battery in it. But
how good's the beam?
Unfortunately, the batteries are kind of broken these days, so ironically, it only turns on when there's sunlight now.
Is the beam any good, though?
To be honest, if you give it time to charge, it's just as bright as like a normal torch, to be honest. But compared to obviously now where the battery's just completely and utterly destroyed, so it's pretty much just useless. It really is just useless. I still think the ingenuity there is quite funny, because I think a solar powered torch is probably one of the most cliche things that people would think is stupid. But I find it quite useful. Like whenever I go camping or something like that, I used to always chuck it outside the tent using the solar panels, and then as I was going around night, I would literally just use it, and it would always be alright. So as long as I didn't use it too much, it honestly would work perfectly.
I haven't went camping in a while. It sounds fun.
Yeah, I must admit it is quite fun, but it's one of the reasons why I love using the solar torch until it unfortunately died, because I kind of flooded it. It's kind of my own fault, but hey. But no, I must admit, yeah, solar powered torch. It's one of those ideas that's just completely and utterly weird, but actually kind of works, which is quite nice.
Hey guys, I know it's dark down here, but look at this.
Hey, quit shining the light in my eyes. I can't see.
Yeah, come on, what you doing, Bill?
It's only a torch, don't be a couple of pussies.
Let's get an Invisalign.
What the hell is an Invisalign?
Wait, isn't it that awesome new torch thingy?
Yeah, that's the one, with its unseeable light. The Invisalign is ideal for taking out on trips, as you can't blind anyone by accident, not even wildlife.
So I won't have freaking Bill blinding me?
Right. And because it only gives out light you cannot see, it is friendly for all animals. Here, try it.
Fine, I'll give it a shot. Hey, this ain't that bad.
I know, so go to your local shop and buy an Invisalign today.
Wait, guys. Wait a second. Why is Bill Clinton at our summer camp?
Don't worry about it.
Bacon, you smoke a lot of weed. I'm sure you've thought of stupid, brilliant ideas.
Alright, first of all, my questioning, or bringing whatever I do into question does not matter, but I will tell you some ideas I do and like know about and hear about, and I think are just ridiculous. Dog harnesses. I don't know where it started. I don't know who decided let's let's do this. This is a thing now. We're totally gonna invest in this whole idea, right? Dog harnesses. Every time I see a dog on a harness, I want to hold my back. Like, I want to hold myself back from laughing every single time. Because, yes, it works and it keeps whatever dog you have in range of you when you're out in public. But the way that they look, it just looks like these dogs are about to, like, parachute out of a plane into a battlefield, like, red team go, and it's to me, it's hysterical to see these dogs in these harnesses run around and people have them on a leash. The way they look is just, oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. It just it's yeah, that's
To be honest, I think just anybody dressing up a dog in general is just normally quite funny. Like, you get all those videos online of someone like dressing up their dog as a spider and stuff like that. Those are just generally always weird.
like and like they
Alyssa
generally
does that
have
with
thousands
their
of
dog.
videos like that. Like, there's so many dogs that
Animal.
wear clothes and it's crazy.
Imagine wearing
Little
that pit bull
costumes are
wearing
whack.
dog clothes. That would be hilarious.
Oh, wearing clothes is like an aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like wearing a harness, it's like it has a purpose. There's a purpose to wearing a harness. You don't just like put your animal in a harness just because you want them to look funny. Like, no, like they just kind of look funny altogether. They look like they're about to like go into a military base or something. That's what I think. I just get major Call of Duty like dog vibes. You know what I mean? Like,
So
I don't know
just
how
see,
to
like,
explain it.
You're just waiting to see a dog called something like Commander Corgi or something.
Yeah, some shit. Exact. Thank you. Look, Bob gets it. Yeah, exactly. Like fucking Commander Corgi. Imagine that. Like, it has a little
Yes.
helmet on too.
Alright.
Has a little like World War II helmet.
If that's not a thing, that needs to be a thing.
Needs to be a thing.
Alright, I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Thing I've always thought was stupid. Like, it's brilliant that they were able to come up with it and it, like, incorporated it into them, but car, like, phone screens, like those, like, electronic screens into the car dashboard that have, like, all the apps and stuff, is just really stupid. Yeah, they're cool because, like, you literally have a tablet built into your car, but it keeps your eyes off the road, and that's why we've had so many new car crashes and stuff, because people are staring at that.
It's just like the new Teslas and everything. They've disabled the DVD player now, the DVD media players, because apparently there was a lot of them that were using just the autopilot and stuff like that, and then they were literally just watching videos.
That is so stupid for people to do.
I know. So I can kind of relate to that one, because when I saw that, I was literally just thinking that is just a waste of a Tesla. It really is.
Yeah, like, me personally, I use, like, Bluetooth pairing for my phone, but I put it on my dashboard, like, by my face, so if I look at the screen, I can still see the road in front of me.
Yeah.
But the dashboard ones are, like, so low, if you're staring at that, you can't see the road.
I think when it comes to the tablet thing, it's when they start adding in the ability to have it so they can watch movies and stuff like that. If you're having it like for the back seat or something like that makes sense, because if you've got things like children and stuff like that kind of makes sense.
For, like, minivans.
Yeah, exactly. But then when you start having it in the front seat, it doesn't make as much sense, because realistically, you normally have the driver obviously doing the driving, and then almost everyone knows that the front passenger seat is almost always the navigator.
Yeah, whether you admit it or not, you're gonna be peeking down there and starting to watch it.
Yeah. You can't help it. It's just whether people actually admit it or not, as you say, you just can't help it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hear it all going on and then want to see it.
Oh, what's going on there? I want to see. That's how your brain acts.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Ducky Boy, do you got one for us?
I was about
I
to
have
say,
two.
I haven't heard a word from him.
Yeah.
Okay, my first one is the PlayStation 5.
I personally have one, so fuck you.
It's literally just it's a PS4 with better graphics. That's all it is. But which I think is stupid. I like if they
As
didn't really
far-
have anything they wanted to put out. Like, why would they? They didn't do anything innovative really with it other than better graphics and shit. That's why I don't
I
like
do
about it.
agree with you on that. The system
But-
itself, yes, but the controllers are so cool. Like,
Okay, they could have released that controller for the PS4.
that is true. Like,
Yeah, like honestly, and literally, it's the same system as your PS. You can literally remote play your PS5 on your PS4, or vice versa.
it's
forget which way
also
it is.
backwards compatible, so you can play all your PS4 games on it.
Yeah, it's literally just a glorified PS4, but it also, I think it's a genius. It was genius of them because look at how much it costed, how much money that
Oh,
just
yeah.
raised for Sony. Like, even though Sony was a loaded company in the first place, they just got a hell of a lot of money out of that.
This is the moment I admit that I'm actually not a PlayStation person. I'm an Xbox person.
This is the moment I tell you, fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Everyone listening to this, go and put into the comment section if you're on YouTube and literally say whether you use PlayStation or Xbox because we need to find out which one's more popular.
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
know
say
now.
that I'm more of a PC master race kind of person.
man,
but
Yes.
PlayStation-
Oh yes, definitely every day of the
Man.
week.
Look, man, you're not a
PlayStation
man
was my
until you
first.
go one-on-one in Mario Kart. You're not a man until you play Mario Kart. Sorry.
Oh, you think I haven't played Mario Kart yet? Shit.
You
I
got the
played it.
Switch? I beat the fuck out of
shit.
narrator in Mario Kart the other day. He thought he was slick.
I have the capability to play that with you right now. Yes, I do. But
Like,
anyway.
man, you should play with us one day. We should do a Mario Kart video. That'd be cool.
Oh, fuck,
I
I can
generally
do
forget
that.
quite often about all the Nintendo stuff because you're always comparing Xbox and PlayStation. I quite often forget
Yeah.
about all the Nintendo
Tell
stuff.
you, like, y'all be sleeping on the Nintendo all the time. Not
Can we
y'all
all
having
agree,
to, like,
not-
though, that the Nintendo Switch is the best system they've ever had?
dude.
And
like,
now I gotta shit on you again.
The messed up part is that like the Switch Lite reminds me way more of a Game Boy than a regular.
Let me rephrase what I said. The Nintendo Switch is the best quality system they've ever made.
Still want to shit on you.
You know what?
Well, I would say that there are some things that the other ones were better because obviously if you look at things like the DS and stuff like that, those were freaking awesome. Those really were awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
I played the
None of
shit
y'all
out
are
of
gonna
my
give it love.
DSi
I'm gonna give it
XL.
love. I love the Switch. I absolutely enjoy playing every game I have on the Switch. I have everything from Smash Bros to Mario Kart to Donkey Kong and all that stuff, right? And to me, it's more than just, oh, it's just a Nintendo system they're trying to make money on. It's, oh, look, holy crap. It's a handheld system that you can play and you don't have to have one version of it. Like, if you want a more compatible, like, portable version of it, they have the Lite, and the Lite reminds you of, like, having a Game Boy Advance, but fucking cooler.
I mean,
There's no double screen. There's none of that extra, like, and you can play old Super Nintendo games on it. And the subscription price is very cheap to afford. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
so
why people.
that's the perfect segue for
Like,
that's the perfect segue for what I'm gonna say about what I don't like about the Nintendo Switch, because you guys are all passionate about it. I'm not gonna say like I hate the Nintendo Switch entirely. I mean, obviously I play. It's got good games, a good library, and it is a good system overall. It does care about
Yeah.
gamers,
exactly.
but
Exactly.
it doesn't. Nintendo is so far behind with everything and so far ahead at the same time that they're fucking themselves. I mean, their online chat services require you to go on your phone and download an additional app
Oh yeah,
just to talk to people. Like, why do they not have internal game chat?
Can I say something?
Well,
man?
they do
If
for
you were-
some
if
games,
you were,
but yeah.
if you
Don't
were
like
at
some.
work, hold up. If you were at work and you had your Switch and you were on break and you were playing that, right? You were
Yeah.
playing that. Would you rather hear somebody yell at you, or would you rather hear nothing? I get the
if I'm
extra
at work,
steps.
if I'm at work,
I
I'm
don't
not
like
trying
it
to play with people in the first place.
Because
let's
that's
be
one of
honest.
that's what I'm saying exactly. Like I'm not
But
trying
like,
to.
if I'm trying to play Splatoon, man, like I'm trying to play Splatoon.
I mean,
for
yeah,
example.
but yeah, and I agree with that too. I'm agreeing with you with the voice chat thing because like I hate it. That's like the one thing I do hate about it is the whole like communication thing. Like I just want to put a headset in and be able to hear people if I want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my big complaint.
Probably the other than that, probably the thing I hate most about Nintendo is their games almost never go on sale. They always stay or like
You know
go down
why?
in price.
Do you know why though? No, actually, I have a very logical explanation for this. Do you know why they don't go on sale? Because every cartridge they make is way more expensive to create than just the CD. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I shouldn't
they
have to
make
wait
an
a couple
entire.
years for it to go cheaper, though.
That's not the point. The point is
realized-
that the investment in the way that they're doing stuff isn't one-sided. It's, oh, this cost a lot of money to make, so
They
we're
got-
gonna charge you a decent amount to get it. You see what I'm saying? I understand that business strategy. I can deal with that. That's acceptable because I don't have to buy a game if I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, but
Okay.
yeah, it's a little weird sometimes when it's for anything.
It's
Honestly,
just
like
frustrating
Xbox,
because I don't want
PlayStation,
to pay $60
Steam.
every time for a little
Yeah.
cartridge.
Alright,
I never
cheap,
see games on
stupid
Steam
thing.
I want on sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I
I've
do,
got
I don't
it.
have money to get them.
Yeah, Ducky
So
Boy?
it's like,
So,
One thing I will say though is, in
Oh
my
my
opinion, Nintendo games have probably shaped people's childhoods the most because you
Yeah.
have things like
Definitely.
Sonic, Pokemon,
There
and
you
stuff
go.
like that.
oh, I'm just gonna say, don't throw Sega as Nintendo.
oh, hold up though, but you can play stuff like that on it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can play old
Oh, yeah.
Sega games, Sonic games
can
on
play
that
Sega.
shit. And Mario
You can play
Kart.
Sega games on an old Xbox.
Sega
Original.
Another thing,
Sega
PlayStation.
isn't
We're on the
Nintendo, but
subject
at
of
the
it.
same time, it's Nintendo.
Since we're on the subject of
No.
it, their second expansion for the online thing to get the N64 emulator is fucking way too expensive for me to
Yeah.
afford, and I do
I
not like
hate
that.
the like
I
tier
I just
2
want to
thing
play
for the Switch
Ocarina
Online.
of Time, dude. I just want to play Ocarina of Time. That's all. Like, yeah.
So here, I got back on our original topic. Genius thing that's
Yeah.
stupid as fuck is the cartridges that they're using for the Switch. Like,
Yeah.
do you realize how
That
much
too.
game and data is on that? Like, we left cartridges forever ago because they only could store so much information. We went towards CDs and then Blu-rays. And these motherfuckers are still on cartridges, putting out games that are on CDs and Blu-rays now.
You say
And
that,
making
but
them just quality.
even things like CDs are starting to die. Almost everything is just going digital now.
Well, yeah,
The lie-
everything's
the
going
lie is
digital
what-
because it's easier.
Because what works sells, bro.
Yeah.
And cartridges and CDs work in
Well,
all,
the only-
especially CDs in all forms
So
of media.
I have the reason behind that why they do that. They realize that people want childhood like experiences, and adults want to be able to have the feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm putting another cartridge into a Nintendo system. This feels awesome.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why they're doing it, because they realize that the fans / gamers want to have that experience with their new system.
And that adds to the
God.
genius part. That adds on to the genius for the cartridge there, right? Like, it's all for an experience, and it holds just as much memory and space and same gameplay level as a Blu-ray disc, which is an amazing creation. The CD was an amazing creation.
To be
The
fair
same
though,
for
it'd be
Xbox
kind of hard to put a
PlayStation
CD in
for
that
me,
thing.
dude. Because I remember when people were like, "Oh, hey, you know, like PlayStation." Like, that's another thing that annoys me. Like, it's genius to have people fight amongst themselves about, "Oh yeah, which console is better and this and that." But in all honesty, to me, it doesn't make any fucking sense, and it doesn't matter because I'm from an era where like PlayStation wasn't around. It was just Nintendo. Like, when PlayStation showed up, it was the greatest thing on earth. Everybody lost their shit. When Xbox first showed up, it was the greatest thing on earth.
Dude,
People
it was
lost
so
their
popular
shit.
that they had The Rock
Game Boy?
show it.
Game Boy was still around and still going when I was still like in that time frame, and people loved it. The PSP dropped, people loved it. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's-
about
I really,
where it's coming
yeah.
from. It was
Remember
about,
the PlayStation
shit, there's
Vita?
more. You know?
I have one.
That's what I'm
You
saying. Like, I
lucky
have
ass.
everything. I have an Xbox,
I've never had a
PlayStation,
PSP. Never had a PSP.
PC
The Game Boy
games.
also.
Like, I like Oculus. I like Switch. Right? Like, I like everything. I never saw the point in being, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna pick and choose. But I get it.
Imagine
in a
if they
business
made a
thing.
new version of the Nintendo Switch that looks like a Game Boy.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh my god,
Thank
no
you.
word of a lie, I would get that. I would get that.
It
They
like
made
it
one
looks
like a Game
exactly like
Boy.
a Game Boy, but it's got the graphics and potential of a Nintendo Switch.
Are you on about like,
Eric?
you on about like the old Game Boy Color, like, or as in?
I'm talking about like
actual
the flip
original
one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'd get that
Game Boy
straight away.
Advance SP.
Yeah, I'd straight
Game Boy
away be getting
Advance
that.
SP. That's the one
Yeah.
narrator didn't know what the name of was. I had to like let him know what it
Well,
was.
I didn't know there.
Yeah,
I just always
Oh,
knew it
yeah.
as the Game Boy Advance. I didn't know that there was an.
Oh, I know,
SP.
but it was the Game Boy
Yeah.
Advance SP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually
Yeah.
just drop the whole advanced
But
part and say it.
imagine how many people would lose their freaking minds over that.
I mean, that literally led into the DS.
Oh my god, narrator, do you have any idea how long I played that Pokemon game on the SP? Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I played every single one of them on the SP, and the only reason I played every single one of them every day for every hour when I was that age was because I had a light on that fucking Game Boy. That light was the god for like the longest time. When you had an SP, it was, yo, does your light still work? Oh, yeah, hell yeah, my light still works. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you can play in the dark. Like that was it.
I got a backlit SP right now, dude. Like modded screen.
The game I always played the most as a kid on the Game Boy was the Game Boy version of Spider-Man 3, like the Tobey Maguire one. I played that one so much, dude.
I've got that on my desk right now. I'm not even joking with you. Yep, right here. I think this is it. Hold up. Look at camera. Let me make sure that this is it. This one?
No, it was Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
Yeah, let me look
at
the
you
picture.
mean that? Okay. I got you. We're good. You just make this the thumbnail, just Game Boy icon.
I probably will do.
No,
honestly,
but
the whole time that I had a Game Boy, I was literally playing nothing but Pokemon. I literally just grew up on Pokemon.
Also, since we're complaining about about things in Nintendo, right? The whole fucking, what was it? That's cool. That's old school. Right there.
I had a blue one of those.
The whole
I had
being
the gray one. I had the gray one.
The whole being able to get your clips on Switch, right? Okay, so here's another issue, but it's brilliant, but it's stupid at the same time, right? Like, they have QR codes, right? So here's what they do. Here's the QR system. You record a clip on the Switch, right? You go into your thing, you press share. They take you to a QR thing, and you have to get this QR code and scan it and get the file on your phone, right? Like, it's brilliant, but at the same point, it's just like, it takes so long to do it. It's fucking annoying, and I can't make Switch videos because of that reason right there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like it's picky, this and this, but like, like, my reasons are far more technical and actual, like, problem solving than just like,
Yeah, that's
just,
the main problem
this,
with the Switch, is the fact that you have to buy all of this separate stuff to be able to like stream and play it. Like, you have to spend a lot of money to be able to even stream or record with it.
I just want to get my video and send it to my phone in peace, and then take that clip and edit it, because that's the only way I can make videos at this point is on my phone. Everything I've ever made is on my phone, and like, for that shows credit or something, like, yo, hey, I can do this in somewhat fashion. I'm using what I got. Like, what do you have, a whole fucking studio? That's cool. I made everything on a Samsung. How about that? Like, Xbox and Samsung taking clips and shit, sound effects out of nowhere, just stitching them together. Like, it's hard to do that.
On the
like,
topic
really
of video games, the most stupidly brilliant thing that any platform has done is the online subscription service, like with PlayStation, PlayStation Plus.
Oh god, yes.
Game Pass.
Thank you.
And then the
I hate it.
Switch one.
I hate it.
Like,
I hate it, but from a company standpoint, it's great.
The fact that you have to pay to play online with people is stupid for us, but brilliant for them. Like, because so many people are going to do that just to be able to play with their friends, but they don't have any choice, so they have to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the basic online subscription for Nintendo for the Switch, like, that is probably the lowest subscription that you can get out of any of those systems. Switch, sure, it's like $3 or $4. Basic
but
online.
The minus side of that is the lack of multiplayer games.
Oh, he's playing that.
Because there's a very similar one I know of, which is Halo Infinite.
Play them together. They're multiplayer. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, Halo Infinite is a very similar system. You have to have a Microsoft account in order to play online. You just have to.
That's the good thing about like platforms like Steam, because they don't make you pay for shit like that.
You know why? Because if those little bastards online are gonna run around yelling in our ear, talking about this and that, and I fucked your so and so and this and blah blah blah. Like, they're at least gonna get their parents to pay for it. They're not just gonna let them do it for free. Just saying.
The Fortnite kids you're talking about?
Yeah. See, they used to be Call of Duty kids. That's crazy, right? Now they're Fortnite kids.
Oh, I just call them Xbox 360 gamers. That's what I thought they
I think
were.
I should just put the
Xbox
title of the
360
podcast
gamer? Hey,
episode.
The 360 gave me good times, bro. Through all of that nonsense, no
Said the
lie.
360 was bad.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Through all of that bullshit with all those people running around like that, I know what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, all those motherfuckers, I had some good times with good people.
Yeah.
So, thankfully.
I think we just called the episode Stupidly Brilliant Video Game Ideas.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, if we're gonna go down that avenue,
Mario was a stupidly
At
good
this
idea.
point, half
man.
the podcast has been about video games, so why not?
Mario
You're
was a
saying that
stupid
we're
good idea.
about video game? Okay. The fact that survival games lets you fight with random people, it's brilliantly stupid. It's brilliantly stupid in the best way, because you have one or two things that's going to happen. You're going to have a whole society of people working together, trying to build together, like make ends meet together in the server, working together, cooperating,
Yeah.
democracy, right? That's what you'll have. That's the first reason. Or what I like to call pure fucking chaos. Everything and anything happens, nobody cares, and all you hear is screaming, shit talk, and people whining about how their house is built, and now it's gone.
So
And this and
Minecraft,
this.
basically.
Like, not even Minecraft, every survival game. It's not just Minecraft, dude. It's evolved
It's
from just Minecraft.
mainly Minecraft.
Minecraft is your starter. Minecraft is your starter, dude. That's like, it's like your basic tutorial into survival games, right? Then you get into like all this other shit like Ark.
You get to
and
Rust.
And yeah, it's exactly. See, like Ducky knows what I'm talking about. Like you get to games like that, Ark and Rust and like No Man's Sky, or like games like Elite Dangerous, how there's people there. You know what I'm talking about. Online, there's tons of people there. You just got to find them. But like they have like a whole battlefield system as well that you can shoot and shit. Like I'm saying, like you don't worry about any of that until people actually run up and burn your house down, and then you're mad. And then everybody's fighting, and that's what happens. Pure fucking chaos. That's what's gonna happen in a survival game. You either have people working together, or you have people running around trying to kill each other. And
Yeah.
that's how people like to play those games, dude.
I must
One-
admit, sandbox games I'd probably say are overall the most popular game, like game type.
They're fun. They're
Yeah.
fun.
Another stupidly brilliant idea that people have invented
Auto?
is game passes. Like
Man,
the
Grand Theft
in-game
Auto.
stores.
No, the what do you call them? The drop boxes on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was one of those people that was mad about it. Not because I was mad about it, just because I was like, oh my god, I just wanted to play Star Wars. I didn't want to have to do microtransactions to do this and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Like,
microtransactions.
I-
The
Yeah,
person,
microtransactions annoy me.
the
I'm not mad about
person
it
that
now, but-
invented microtransactions needs to be burning in hell right now.
I think the thing that annoys me is when you buy a game, you're looking forward to playing it, you sit down, you start playing it, you go through the actual tutorial and everything, and then as soon as you finish the tutorial, it then starts coming up with all these ads going, buy this to unlock this, and buy this to unlock that. It just
Yeah.
ruins the gameplay.
I don't want to
It just
spend
ruins
it.
$60 for a game and then have to not get the full content of the game. For example, the Avengers game that came out. You only get a small portion of that without paying for the rest of it.
So
It's freaking expensive.
They honestly
I,
they need to start bringing out games again that are like Skyrim, because honestly, Skyrim was amazing because you just had the whole thing straight away, pretty much.
They got
Yeah.
Starfield now. Sure, they're gonna have Starfield eventually. which
Skill
is
trees
basically-
are one thing, and
all
like
about
if you have to
Skyrim.
gain all your inventory stuff through playing a story, that's fine. But if I have to spend actual money and put a bunch of time to be able to even unlock stuff, that's just some bullshit.
Yeah, it really is.
Don't you guys miss the times where we didn't even have to worry about that?
Are you talking
Yeah.
about like when I could play Smash Bros and not have to play DLC?
Not
Play
even
Smash.
well, we
that.
don't say that word here.
DLC is just a lazy way of releasing games faster.
I didn't know you were a slur.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Well, honestly, there's so many games I know though that have been just ruined by microtransactions. They really have.
I
Like,
love ESO. I loved ESO, Bob. Like, I loved it. I did not have a problem with Elder Scrolls Online. I never had a problem with it. Even with the PvP systems, oh my god, that was so fun to just start a war with people and run around and, like, fight for a fortress.
Yeah.
But, like, when they started doing the DLCs to open the rest of the map up, I was like, wow.
ESO started off great, but it failed, in my opinion.
The first microtransaction sold by a major publisher.
The first like few months of ESO, when it was still Elder Scrolls and it was actually still Skyrim type mechanics and world. I mean, it's still the same world, but now it's just a classic MMORPG. It just falls to the same fucking playstyle as everything else. Run here, do this. You can't even you can't even pickpocket shit really. You can't walk into a store and grab that helmet off the table anymore. You could do that in the beginning of ESO. You can't do that anymore, and I hate that. It went from like an Elder Scrolls game to I don't know, just a money cash grab for Bethesda. It isn't even fucking Elder Scrolls no more.
I think another example I can think of is, I know I keep referring to Halo, but Halo is my favorite game. Is like Halo Infinite. If you look at things like Halo Reach, Halo 2, even normal Halo, you had a lot of customization, and you could just do anything you wanted with the customization, compared to Halo Infinite, where there's a paywall behind pretty much everything now. It's just ludicrous.
So the first microtransaction sold by a major publisher was in 2006 when Bethesda sold House Armor in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion for $250.
Jesus.
It was made as an experiment to test the market's reaction to DLC.
Hold up. Did you just say House Armor? Did you just say House Armor? You did not just say House Armor, dude. It's Horse Armor.
Horse Armor, sorry.
Not House Armor.
I just misread
Confused myself.
I want armor for my house.
That's a freaking big horse. Holy moly.
Yeah.
A horse?
I thought
It was very a small thing,
or
but
something
fucking Matt Miley is the person that invented microtransactions. So fuck Matt Miley.
Matt Miley, you're a piece of shit. If you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself, though, you're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
this is what we need to do.
Feel free to reach out to us and try to get involved. But yeah, we don't like you right now because you literally cause the pain of existence.
If you want to talk to us, you can go through our contacts, TP Long Nose.
Alright, gents, this is what we need to do. We need to figure out how to invent a time machine, go back in time, and kill this guy.
Oh my god.
Or at least bring him back with
going
us.
too far. That's just going too far. Just talk him out to that, dummy.
No, it's not going far enough, bro. Can we go back in time and just execute his mom before she gives birth?
Can we just cut this entire segment out?
No.
Can we just find his mom in a dark alley and just beat the shit out of her stomach?
We've been streaming for an hour.
Okay, that part.
Just beep it out. Just beep it out.
Or what we just have to do is go back in time, grab him, take him back to the future with us, and then he can't do anything.
No, honestly, what I would do is I'll probably bring him forward in time, see how much of just a complete utter mess up he's made of the gaming industry, and literally hope that he actually thinks not to fucking do it, because it's just...
But if you think about time travel, though, realistically, if you take somebody out of the past and bring him to the future, nothing he will do will be in the future, because then he wouldn't be there.
Yeah, we'd be going to a different future, which would basically just lead
It depends. If you're going on an independent timeline, then technically, yes, it could be someone else's timeline that didn't change.
So basically, if I was to time travel right now, do something in the past and come forward, from your guys' perspective, it would look like I went into a machine and disappeared from time.
For like a couple seconds.
No, entirely. Because I'd be hopping onto another timeline the second I went back and grabbed him. Timeline I'm from is entirely different from the one that the world is following.
Actually, if you did that, then that point in time probably wouldn't have ever happened.
Yeah, my time would have never happened. And I'd be hopping into an alternate timeline that I have.
We're getting way too into this. My brain's already hurting.
I don't know where this podcast went to.
Time travel. Okay, so
all over the
can
place.
I twist the topic? Genius side from stupid ideas that were genius to genius ideas that they fucked up. Because like
That is
I have a
basically.
game. I have a game that was a genius idea that they fucked it up.
Go
He
ahead.
did it with paywalls. It was Wizard 101.
Oh my
Wizard 101. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi right now. I haven't heard that name in quite a long time.
god.
Bro,
That's
Wizard
a name I've
101.
not
You
heard
need to
in a
say
long time.
hello there.
Wizard 101 may have not had a great story. I don't really remember it because I was a kid, but like its mechanics are great. I still want a game with that, and the great marketing, great just community setups for it. It was going a good way. And then they were still like, yep, if you hit level 15, you got to pay for like each level or like each 5 levels beyond this point.
The one I played the
Progressive
most when I
story.
was a kid was Superhero Squad Online.
Oh my god, I didn't play it, but I wanted to.
Dude, that game was the best. It was laggy as shit, but it was the best.
Laggy as shit, but the best.
I feel like that's
What?
the same for any game you can say back then, though.
There's always going to be games though that everyone will have that they'll prefer over others though. There's guaranteed to be games like that though.
Yeah.
Like not everyone has the exact same taste in games.
You guys ever hear of the online game Monkey Quest?
Hold on.
It was a really stupid game, but it was very addicting.
Yes, I saw advertisements for this. I saw it on like Cartoon Network, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be worried? Should I be worried?
No, it's a very harmless game.
No, it looks good. It looks good. It looks like fun. I would record a YouTube video on this.
I just remember getting very stuck and not knowing what to do. I was very young, but I couldn't get past like the first few missions, so you kind of just had to go around.
Well, you were also a pea-brain child, so
That is true.
yeah. Like I even now will pick up a game, look at it, and get stuck, and then put it down, come back a week later, and be like, yo, and then just easily pass what I've been was trying to pass for hours upon hours. You know.
I remember. Do you guys remember the online Pirates of the Caribbean game?
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Oh my god,
I
dude,
remember it looked
dude,
like
you
shit.
just struck a chord. You just struck a chord. Yes, I do remember this game. It was on the Disney website. It was on the Disney website, and it was like an MMO, and you could have your own ship, and it was like literally Pirates of the Caribbean MMO. And to me,
But
that
you
was
can
like one of the
actually still
funnest
play that
games.
game.
You actually can? Oh my
Yes,
god.
it's on Steam.
Oh my
That is
god.
Wait, no.
Oh
Do you guys
my lord.
remember Pirates 101?
Oh yeah. Something like that.
It's the offshoot of Wizards.
Options and wizards.
Huh?
I have
gonna
not.
say-
Offshoot of
If we're thinking
offshoots.
older games, and the first game that comes to mind for me would be things like Club Penguin.
Oh my god.
Club Penguin.
Dude.
I started getting into that like right before they shut it down.
Yeah, I must admit, I miss Club Penguin. I really do.
I miss I miss Roblox having ticks.
Neopets. Remember Neopets? Are you old enough to remember
Oh, bro.
Neopets?
I wasn't a girl, so I didn't really mess with Neopets.
Oh my god.
Nah, but it was around. That's how I just remember that it was around for a while. And like for me, it was just
No.
like,
That was my entire logic, is that's a girl's game. I already get called a girl enough, I don't need to play that.
I never even thought that. I just thought, why? Why are we doing this? Why are we having
Animal
like,
Jam, man.
What is this? Like, what is this?
Talk about games like that, you wanna talk about Animal Jam?
Oh my, Animal Jam.
Damn.
Animals have jam? I didn't know they smashed berries, bro. It's crazy. That was a terrible joke.
Remember when mobile games became a thing? Like how everybody
Oh
was
my
freaking
god,
out.
yes.
Yeah.
Remember
I
Klondike?
still remember for many years mobile games were classified as the cool thing.
Yo,
Like,
you
everyone
got
was playing
games on your phone?
I don't know where you got the idea that mobile games were cool, but I never once thought that. I mean, like,
I'm all about like when
What
you're
is
in
it?
school and everything. When you're in school, like, you're always
Oh,
going
yeah.
around playing mobile games and everything. Always.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Bring your Xbox 360 in? Like,
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go to school casually carrying around an Xbox 360. I'm not gonna do that.
Damn.
I'm not gonna do that
There's a
because I guarantee that
whole-
Xbox will not come home in one piece.
There's
Yeah, no,
like a whole
exactly.
website for Monkey
Hey.
Quest fandom.
Call of Duty Zombies back in the day on 360 was like the jam. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's honestly surprising how much has changed because of things like microtransactions. There's a lot of games that have just been completely and utterly ruined, which has then changed the meta of what games are good and bad so much. It's insane.
I just miss the days
Microtransactions.
where you had to put a bunch, like hundreds of hours into a game to unlock everything, not pay for
Well, you
it.
gotta play survival games. You
It's
just
like
don't wanna
Skyrim. Skyrim is one of those games, which is one of the reasons why I still think Skyrim is one of the best games of all time.
play certain games. Yeah, you just gotta get past the whole thing, you know.
It really,
Never
really is.
could
'Cause
get into the
I feel
gameplay of like Elder Scrolls and shit like that.
I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
Skyrim video one day. Don't mark my motherfucking word.
Go ahead and do that. I don't care.
And a
So,
Fallout.
the
I
Mark
have
Man
plenty of
motherfucking
ideas for
word.
videos. I did a live stream of knocking narrator out this morning, and he did it too.
I
Was
want to
the
do
best
that
part
too.
about it.
That sounds like fun.
We should play Ark after this. You guys want to play Ark after this?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, that's a pretty good quote.
It's actually free on Play Store.
I found a quote by somebody. I think it's
You
pretty
found a
good.
quote by Ark.
There,
Okay.
there are many really stupid ideas that wind up being brilliant if you can implement them.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my entire channel. If you look at it, yours too. All of our channels.
Hold up,
Just
hold up.
just casually putting a plug, just casually.
This video is sponsored by Dollar Tree Narrator Enterprises and Bacon Killed by Llama.
Yeah. If you don't subscribe, we'll find you and we'll take your puppy.
If you subscribe, I'll give you a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
If you
But
guys
we won't give you a
subscribe to
rare
the
Pokemon. We'll give you
podcast-
one of the basic ones.
if you guys subscribe to the podcast, Bacon and Ducky Boy will come suck your toes at the same time.
Well, hold on, man. We're not gonna suck nobody's toes. First of all, we're gonna make you suck them, since like
I'm
there's
good.
two of us and one of you.
I like how I'm being kept out of this, but that's kind of. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna
Stay
record
there
it
and
on
be
sucking your
wonderful.
toes. And you sucking
No,
our
don't
toes.
bring Bob into this. Bob ain't gonna have nothing to do with this. You just keep being Bob.
Bob's gonna watch.
That's even
Right.
worse, dude.
Bob's gonna
Why
watch.
do you even
That
have to
sounds
be
so
there?
weird. I'm out. I'm over here with Bob. I'm done. Ducky, you're all alone, man. Sorry.
Oh shit! I know. I'm good. I don't want to do this alone. Yeah, you guys don't have to follow us, subscribe, or anything. Like we ain't gonna force you.
No,
but
hold up. Go do that. I have funny haha content. Do it. Do it. Do it.
People
So
say
Honestly,
funny haha
When it
content,
comes
don't
to
have funny haha
subscribing,
content.
well, I honestly say when it comes to subscribing is if you enjoy the content, subscribe. If you
Yeah.
don't enjoy the content, then feel free to check out our individual channels because you never know, you might find something there that actually fits what you like.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
on top of that, if you hate our content, make sure to show your friends so you can make fun of us together with your
The
friends.
best way to,
Yeah,
best
yeah.
way to do it is if you like it, share with a friend, and if you don't like it, share with an enemy. That way we all win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
that
follow
way we all
me and
get
Bacon
along.
on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch.
Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me.
Captain Bob, you can follow him on YouTube and what else?
He's on my
I don't know
channel,
what else
actually.
you got. Yeah, he's
Wait,
on
Wait,
both
is
of our
the
channels.
episode over?
Moment.
I don't really stay active on any of them. I think YouTube's the only one that I'm even at. No, I
Prepare for
think,
this moment.
So
yeah, I
go.
think YouTube's the only one. I
So
even
to
find it.
honor Bob's YouTube career, go follow me, Bacon, and Ducky Boy.
Well,
And
more specifically.
yeah, Duck. You can follow Ducky Boy on YouTube and I believe Twitch.
Yeah, I think I have a Twitch.
He doesn't use
can I-
Twitch, so
can I
don't
throw this
bother
out?
with that. You guys
Can I
have
throw this
fun.
out here that Can I throw this out here that if you go to my YouTube channel, y'all, while you're, subscribing to your boy Bacon Kill My Llama, if you scroll down, there's a section where you can follow all of the Gents, from the Gents podcast, the Dollar Tree Narrator, Captain Bob, Speed Cube, Iconic, Taters for Toys for Taters,
All those
Nightmare,
people.
and Ducky.
Yeah, those
All
links
of
are
them.
on my page as well.
I just want to be personally honest and say none of those links are on my page.
Yeah, there's not mine, but that's only because I just haven't gone around to sorting them.
Same.
You're good.
Alright, do you guys have any closing thoughts for this episode?
Oh shit! First of all, I didn't realize this episode was over. Thank you guys for paying attention to this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this just
I
flew
do.
through.
Yeah,
The
man,
only
you made it to
closing
the
thought-
end.
The only
Good for you.
closing thought I have is thank you for staying with us if you stayed to the end.
Yeah, thank
If
you.
you stayed to the end, then literally just put 42 as a comment, just so we know you watched to the end.
Look, my closing thoughts are of a legendary man. All I want to know is who's coming with me. Come
No,
I'm
on,
not.
who's coming with me? I know
I'm gonna
narrator's
wa-
not, but that's okay.
I get paid by the hour. I'm sorry.
You don't get paid at all. None of us do.
I don't get paid to come with you either, though. I don't know what for,
Alright.
but I don't get paid to do that. But I have a closing request from the audience. Don't just put 42. Put 42 in your favorite quote so you confuse people. They don't catch on what you're doing entirely.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
Also, put
like
in the
that.
comments
Go to
what
one
you
of my
guys
videos and
think
comment
is
on your
stupidly
funniest
brilliant.
thing. Go watch our latest
So-
stream with me and narrator.
Can I
It's a
do the
two-parter.
outro?
We also want you to complain that Nightmare is not here today.
Yeah,
gotta work
yeah.
better
Go,
on that.
go fuck on Nightmare. He went out on us. Go step on a crack and break his back even more.
Wow.
That's your mother's back, bro. Not trying to get people to break their mom's backs, man.
He's your mom.
Thank you all
How
so
dare
much
you.
for watching. I appreciate you guys listening to the end of this episode. If you have, be sure to like, share, and subscribe this episode. Go listen to the rest of them, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
I
Farewell.
hate my line.
Bye.
Podcast out.
I hate